Defensively for the 2009 Greyhounds, we expect to be a seasoned group. We got some guys coming back that have played a lot of football for us at all our positions, and it is something that should be a strong point for our football team in 2009. Well, our biggest goal defensively is to win. Everything we do in this program in terms of defensively is set up to win. All our practices, all our drills, that's the big thing. And create competition. We've trying to recruit better, so where we have some competition at each and every spot to make sure that we're at the top of our game through not only game situations but also in practice. One of the other goals that we set for our defense this year in 2009 is to create some more turnovers. It's a big category in terms of winning the league and winning the championship in this league. So you have to create turnovers on defense. Creating scoring opportunities, those types of things are very important to winning football games, and we intend to be more turnover conscious in terms of our defense. Yeah, it starts with Craig Ray, who's a second-team all-conference safety for us. Craig is a very versatile athlete, plays tailback also, and it should be a very great leader for us back there in the secondary. Got guys like Alex Burns, guys like Nate Jackson, who played some as a true freshman last year. Aaron Ruth started for us for 11 games last year. JT Owens is our lone senior in the back end, and we expect big things from JT in terms of being a leader for us. So we're fired up about the 09 defensive end of it from the Greyhound football program, and we look forward to playing fast, playing hard, and creating some turnovers in 2009.
Tell you what, we're excited. I've got 5 kids that came in last year, freshmen that are in our 2 deep, that are, and I feel like impact guys. A lot of them played last year. We'll start with our inside linebackers. Mike Dumm was a kid that came in as a true freshman and beat out a senior captain, and really had a great season. 10th in the league in tackles. He's an Indianapolis Chatard kid who is a 4.0 student and just one of the nastiest, toughest guys. He's going to have a big year for us. Well, I tell you what, Max Davis came in the spring, and he's a redshirt kid from Indianapolis Cathedral, and he's a big, strong kid and moves well, and he's smart. He's a 3.0 student, so he really filled the spot. He had a really good spring and got better each week, and we were very impressed by him and really expect big things from him. One kid I want to mention is Cody Cave, our outside linebacker, who had a big spring for us. He was a freshman last year from Waukesha, Wisconsin. He's a kid that came in with Special Teams Player of the Year. He can really run low 4.6, high 4.5. He'll be another impact guy for us. We got 3 kids that came in in the 2008 recruiting class, and they're all 3 they're going to be impressive. Johnny Dury would be the other guy that would mention. He's a kid, an Indianapolis Chatard kid that came in 2008 that played special teams for us. He didn't go through spring as a baseball guy. Had some big hits for them, but we expect big things. He started against Wayne State as a true freshman and played well. So he's the other guy that will have a chance to have an impact for us and that we're excited for. So I've got a good group. We talked about in the meetings this morning. I've got a great group, and it's up to me to get them excited and get them going. We love the league. We love playing this league. We've got, we feel like we've got the personnel to match up, and our kids, play hard, and we've got really good kids. So we'll accept the challenge and keep going. And every year we try to set goals. We're at the top of the league.
I think this year for me, I'm really looking for big years out of receivers. Tyron Fake, Stephen Geller, two senior receivers that are very gifted kids that I think can have good seasons. So I'm looking forward to seeing those guys have successful seasons and seeing what they can do. But it's going to be a fun offense to watch, I believe, where we're going to get a lot of people involved. And looking forward to those things. College football in general, it's about being healthy. Successful teams, you see that they stay healthy throughout the year. They don't really have any injuries that take key people out for the whole season. Someone might miss a game, and then someone steps up and does a great job. And so it's about being healthy. And when you can't stay healthy, you got guys that get nicked up. It's about the guy that sits behind him that didn't get as many reps as the starter did, but they paid attention in the classroom. They paid attention on the practice field, and when they get inserted, they don't skip a beat. You know, they know what they're supposed to do, they know their responsibilities, and they get it taken care of when they're in there. But college football, no matter what level you're at, the E3 all the way up to Division I, it's all about keeping your guys healthy. And it's tough, especially in the offensive line. You see a lot of offensive line guys get beat up throughout this conference, throughout every conference. Tim Dury, not only is he a phenomenal player, but he's just a phenomenal student. He's a phenomenal person, and I think that's what is probably the most unique thing about him. He has definitely got some God-given ability that not a lot of guys have. A very athletic kid, very explosive kid, but his determination, his intelligence, his uncanny ability just to understand the game of football and do those things and make those adjustments is what makes him special. And he's going to be so successful once he gets done at the University of Indianapolis and whatever his endeavors are. He's just that type of kid. He's very much like his dad. His dad's a very driven person. His mom's a very driven person, and also great people. So Tim Dury is a tremendous leader for us. He's got a lot of responsibility this year. It's tough coming to a season. You have preseason, All-American honors, and those things. And the one thing that I understand is Tim is not going to be worried about the preseason stuff. It's going to be what happens after the season. And what the team does is going to be more important than his personal accolades. And that's what makes Tim a very unique person and such a special leader for us. It'll be very interesting to see how this offensive unit comes together and see what kind of personality and what kind of shape they take.
Last year we lost Jamel Williams for us last year, inside defensive tackle. One of the things that playing defensive line, we were able to rotate a lot of guys in and out. And a guy that started to make spark, who's going to be able to, we're looking to be able to fill that role Jamel played as a 4-year starter for us, is Demetrius Wilson. He's a kid that came off an injury, was able to battle back, a tough kid, a physical kid, had a great spring. Now just being able to carry over that summer work ethic and then carry that over into the season. I think he's a kid that, you know, he missed a year out of football, but he was able to work himself back into the groove. So he's a guy that we're looking to see a great year from him and see some big things from him. He was a kid that he got better throughout the season, and you can see that, you know, through these games, and his playing ability and also snap counts improved from the beginning of the season towards the end. So he's definitely a guy we definitely want to keep an eye on and expect some good things from him. And also another guy that, you know, got better over the spring and got better last season was Josh Martin. He was a kid that came in and played as a true freshman. Now he's gotten bigger and stronger. Football, you know, he's finding his niche and his role in our football team, especially at the D-line. And he's another kid that we're looking to be an impact player at the defensive end spot and being a strong contributor. This is one of the highlight guys that I'll be coaching this year that is a premier guy on defense for us is Randall Courtney. We're excited about him. He was an all-conference guy last year. Did a heck of a job as a pass rusher, an impact guy. Made some better strides of improving his strength in the weight room. His work ethic's always been phenomenal. And he's a guy that we're looking to a lot of leadership. A lot of guys can hang their hat on knowing that he's going to be out there, getting out there. And he's a guy that rallies guys, a lot of players around him. So that's one of the emphasis with him, just making sure his leadership qualities as a senior be able to show up day in and day out.